My name is Kevin Fernandez and welcome to my channel, Gamers Genie. Today we're going to do an unboxing video on the game Railroad Rivals, published by Forbidden Games. Now, me and Jordan got the privilege to play this game, and I'm going to be honest, I was like, okay, I was really excited for the new Legendary expansion, and to me, like, every other thing, win-a-box tournament was like, eh. Especially this one, I was like, eh, I don't know. Another train game, you know, like Ticket to Ride or something like that. But honestly, when I started playing it, I had a lot of fun, and this is actually, in my opinion, I like this a little bit more, a little tiny bit more than Ticket to Ride. I mean, Days of Wonder, I still like it, but this one's kind of, this is getting really, I think this one's in the lead for my favorite train-based game. It's really fun. So as we can see, it's very basic for the cover. It's just like a poster. It says Railroad Rivals. A fast-paced tycoon game. This game's, the mechanics of this game is a little more different from that of Ticket to Ride. And it's just really fascinating that it's a train game, but at the same time, it has very different mechanics. The design of the front of the box looks really good, and you know, we'll see the back as soon as we do that. But enough chit-chatting. Let's crack this nut open and see what's inside. Okay, so we have our game here, and you know, like I said, it's like a poster. The cover of the box is like a poster. You have a guy holding some stock and a toy train. And there's this signal right there. So we're going to flip over the game. And the back of the game kind of shows you a bit of the components of what's in here and everything. And yeah, it tells you how long, how many players. I can't really, oh, how tough it is, and the age. It's hilarious how tough it is. They have complexity. That's new to me. I've never really seen a game that tells you how tough it is. So, yeah, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to make a little small incision right there, and a small incision right there. And we're going to take the plastic off. I'm going to flip this around, and we're going to open it up. That first time you open up a box, I find is always the toughest, and then once you, like, the more you play the game, the easier it is to get that game box open. Okay, and so here's a little extra rules for hotels and water towers. And on the back, it's like a coupon. You got like a little coupon. Of course, here's the rule book. It tells you a little bit about how to play. It's got like all these little cartoons inside of it. It tells you what everything's for. And of course, I'm going to be using this to write my script for this game, because of course, I will be doing this event. I will be making a how to play video on this game eventually. This is actually a very unique component, and this is how you basically win the game. So this is your score tracker, and you put like these little meeple trains on here, and they keep track of your score by how big your stock value goes up. And here's your stock value, and you get stock cards, and you place them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and at the end of the game, you count up all the stocks, and your record can go up and everything, and it's just, that's just how it works. So over here, I need that X-Acto knife again. We have our cards. Gonna open it up. Doesn't look like it has one of those easy access slips, which is always, I mean, I don't know why not every single gaming company is involved in this. So we gotta open this up. There we go. So we have all these different colors. We have blue, gray, yellow, black, and red. Now, as you notice, you're probably like thinking, hey, Kevin, these are all guys. What if a girl wants to play and she wants to play as a girl? Well, that's not a problem because see, they're all double-sided. So if you flip them over on the back, on this side, you have all the female characters of those male characters. So you're pretty much covered for that. And I'm going to stick these right back in here so that way it's not a problem. In here, in this bag right here, I'm going to pull a couple out so you guys can see. These are your stock chips. And so once you put down a piece of track that has any of the symbols on these different little things, they go up in, they go on the track, and then whenever you add on to that, it adds more. When you move them from track to track, it goes up in stock. The more you use that track, the more it goes up in stock. It's actually a very interesting theory on the game. It's actually a very interesting thing for the game. These are your hotels and water towers. We did not actually use these when we played the game, when we demoed the game, which is very interesting, and I can't wait to see how that adds into the game, if it even adds in at all. Here are the various little meeple trains that I was talking about. These will help you connect your tracks. You always have to put one connecting square in every time. And another cool thing is it's got a cool little baggie for you to stick these in. So I actually might just do that. In fact, I'll probably do that right now. So I'll just take the bag and I'll dump these little bricks. Now, he told us that you could call them like wood, coal, steel, whatever you want, gold, whatever you want, what makes you feel comfortable. But they also told us they really, these little bricks don't really have any names. If they do, and somebody in my audience knows that, I would appreciate it if you guys put it in the comments below, so that way we can sort that out. So when I teach how to play this game, I can be more knowledgeable. This is unboxing. This is when you unbox a game, you're basically second guessing yourself almost half the time, as Tom Vassell from Dice Tower would point out. That's one of the reasons why he doesn't like doing unboxing videos. Okay, and in here, I gotta, hopefully I can get in. Oh, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, these are some of our city and stock tiles. I'm gonna open these up. There we go, and as you can see, it's got like papers of stock, and then you move a little further and there's actual locations that you can go to, which is really, really cool. You need both. Now, what you need, now basically kind of the good hint is you need, when you're starting the game and moving forward in the game, you must always take at least one stock and one city. It is cheating. That's what the guy told me. You know, of course I will go into more detail on the rules when we get to the how to play video of this game, because I am planning on doing that, but but we'll talk more about that at the end of this video. And we're going to open up this one now. We're gonna slice right in there. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin any of these tiles, because they're just so nice. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of the city tiles, because you guys had a good look at the stock tiles, but you wanna look at the city tiles so I can point out what I was talking about earlier. So I'll take this Detroit tile, and as you can see, it's got NYC, CNO, and BNO on them. So what you have to do is you have to match one of the tiles with another tile with at least one of these symbols. And when you move a good from one tile to another tile, then this will get you points in your stock. This is all about stock. As you can see, you have Detroit, El Paso, Kansas City, Charlotte, Chattanooga, Fort Worth, Cincinnati, Chicago, Washington, Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Buffalo, Charleston, New York City, Memphis, Omaha. And we're going to move. All right, we got Philly right there, Philadelphia. And like some of them will have all 4 sides, some of them will only have 2 sides. So then you got Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Cleveland, Denver, Houston, Louisville, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Minneapolis, Mobile, Los Angeles, and they also have, New York, Chicago. And, like I said, these are the stock cards. These tell you all these different stock. The more stock you have, the more victory points you'll win at the end, depending on where your stock is, depending on where the portion of the company is with that stock. And like I said, I'll go into more detail in that on the gameplay, on the how to play and gameplay video. So we're going to take I like how nice everything is very made, and I like how everything fits nice and snug into the box. It's really nice. I love that. That's very convenient. Oh, sneaky little buggers. Okay, this one was a pretty quick one right there. It's not that much. There wasn't that much to talk about with this, but it was still very fun. I'm gonna slip this right back on there. But like I said, this is a fun game. Don't let the low amount of equipment, just because a game has a lot of components to it, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a great game. And just because a game has less components, that doesn't mean it's going to be a great game either. But there you go. It's Railroad Rivals. We'll talk about more when we get to the end. So I'll see you there. Well, there you go. That's everything inside Railroad Rivals. Now, if you have any questions about this game, please put them in the comments below. And of course, I will eventually make a how to play video on this game. But if you would like me to fast track it, just let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you get that notification and hit that little bell so you can get that notification that this game has a how to play video. Also, be on the lookout for any of our upcoming our normal scheduled gameplay videos. There are a lot more unboxing videos that I have to do still, so be on the lookout for more of those. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to make sure you get nice notifications from that too. We'll see you in our next video, but until then, thanks for the views.